Hey everyone, welcome back to The Loop, where our goal is to know Jesus a little better so we can live like him a little more. Today we're continuing our journey through Mark's Gospel in Mark chapter 14, and we're looking at the final days of Jesus' life. As we start today, I just want to ask, have you ever done something that you didn't want to do, but you knew you had to do it because it was the right thing? Maybe it's not wanting to give up junk food, but you do it because it's what's best for your health. Maybe it's not wanting to take out the trash, but you do it because you don't want the house to stink. Maybe it's not wanting to get out of bed when the alarm clock goes off in the morning, but it's the right thing to do to go to work and to provide for your family. Look, we have all done things that we didn't want to do, but we knew we had to do it because it was the right thing. Today, right before Jesus is captured and arrested, we see him go to a garden called Gethsemane to pray and to seek God's will for his life. Jesus knows there's something that he's supposed to do, but he doesn't want to do it. In fact, Mark 14:36 gives us a look behind the curtain on what Jesus was going through. Listen to what it says. It says, going a little farther, he fell to the ground and prayed that if possible, the hour might pass from him. Abba, Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will. Guys, in this moment, Jesus is asking God to take this cup from him. Now, this begs the question, what kind of cup is Jesus talking about? Is it a red Solo cup? Is it a Yeti cup? Is it a Tervis cup? No, the cup that Jesus is talking about is much more serious than that. In fact, in the book of Revelation, we see this imagery that a cup is being filled with the wrath of God that will be poured out on those who have sinned against him and don't believe in him. Listen to this in Revelation chapter 14, verse 10. It says, they too will drink the wine of God's fury, which has been poured full strength into the cup of his wrath. They will be tormented with burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and of the Lamb. Now, look, I honestly hesitate to even read that passage to you today because it's just so terrifying. But I want you to see that's what Jesus was willing to consume for you and for me. That's why the cross was so agonizing. Jesus didn't just die a physical death on a cross because the Jews chalked up some bogus charges on him. Jesus died a spiritual death because all of the punishment that was due our way because of our sin and bad choices was poured out on him in that moment on the cross. Guys, Jesus didn't want to do this, but he knew he had to so that forgiveness could take place. And so today, in response to this, I want you to do two things. First, I want you to reflect. I want you to give heavy thought and consideration today on how much God loves you. He loves you so much that he sent his only son to take a punishment that you rightly deserved so that you could live a life that you didn't deserve to live. I want you to reflect on this, but I also want you to respond. If you don't know Jesus today, I can't encourage you enough to place your faith and trust in him. Listen, one day, all sin will be punished. It'll either be on Jesus at the cross or it'll be on you. And our hope today is that you would see God doesn't want you to experience his wrath. He wants to show love to you. He wants to forgive you, and he wants to give you purpose in your life through the sacrifice of his son, Jesus. If you want to go a few extra minutes today, I want to encourage you to listen to a song called Lead Me to the Cross by Hillsong United. This song will further drive the truths into your heart and mind on what Jesus has done for us as we seek to know him a little better so we can live like him a little more.